everyone, this is Namita here. I'm back again today with the topic space. Should we give him? How much space do we give him? How important is space in a relationship? How important is that distance between you and me? जो मेरे और आपके बीच में है वो कितना important है? And I will also add here, when I was very young, when I was small, how I learned a communication through silence. My mother often used to get upset with me and she would stop talking to me. She would give me food, she would give me milk, she would give me all the requirements that were needed. If I'm getting ready, she'll help me with the uniform, but she would not talk, and that used to kill me. So you need to know that whether silence is important or it is not important. It could be that you could give away for a certain period, unless you stay away in a dialogue to yourself. That is, it is a shared time between you and your partner, even if for the fact you are not talking to him. It's like a metaphor when we are talking. Even when I was not talking to my mom during that time, I was continuously talking to her. And she was continuously having a dialogue with me. In spite of the fact that we were not talking, we were seeing each other. She was giving me my uniform, she was giving me milk. Similarly, when you are away from your partner, if you're thinking about that partner, if you are trying to keep that alive, agile, that space, it means you and him, there is something still happening, and there is this space which you are covering for each other. So how I am trying to define here is that we all want to see the world. We all want to see the world. We all want to go out. What's happening in the outer world? Be it a small kid, he wants to go to park. Be it an adult, we want to see the world. And at the same time, we want to come back. We want to cuddle our mom or our dad, and we want to feel that togetherness. So same thing is happening between you and your partner as well. Separateness is important, and connection is equally important. So you want to go out, you want to be separated, and then you want to be together again. You want to be separated, then you want to be together again. This is the game that we are playing, or we need to play. If we are always together, if we are always connected, how do you know what is separateness? How do you enjoy that togetherness if you don't know that, right? So in relationships, usually what's happening is we knowingly or unknowingly, we kind of take two roles. There will always be one person who will be more afraid of losing the another partner. There will always be another partner who will be more insecure than the other one. There will always be one person who will be more inclined in connection and then losing out. There will always be some person who has a fear of suffocation, who has a fear of losing themselves. They want to be separated for some time to feel themselves. We kind of evaluate it amongst ourselves, that what is separateness. It is not being dead, that if you are separated from one person, if you keep that space alive, you are constantly communicating with each other in a different way. Maybe you're writing a letter, maybe you're doing a video call, maybe you're connecting through someone, but it can be even more powerful than the regular connection sometimes. So the challenge that we face in relationships is different for each one of us. So we need to find it, we need to understand it, that there is no such magical potion which is being dusted on us, and as soon as the magical potion disappears, the love starts disappearing, because it takes some time to get over that fairy tale. It takes some time before passing, before knowing him, before you get to know that what is happening in your life. Understanding the difference or the between your partner, that who's controlling how much, it has to be equal. It has to be 100 or 50-50 in a relationship, because you both need to balance out each other. You both need to have generosity towards individuality of each other. You have to ask yourself that, do you need freedom, or can you tolerate the lack of security, or you can tolerate the lack of freedom. So I would go by the side of that I need my freedom. I am not really that keen on security. That it depends on choices. But then at the same time, we have to respect the other person. Maybe here many of us choose that, no, I choose security over freedom. Fair enough, you choose security, but then you have to respect what the other person is looking at as well in a relationship. You both need to have that complementarity. It has to be 100 as I told you. So possessiveness, it kind of starts suffocating the relationship, but freedom changes the relationship. When you have what has started happening lately is females have started getting that economic freedom. They have their voices being heard, they know what they want. And if you cannot conceive your life in your life, with the partner, then it is just not fruitful or fulfilling. So you need to have your ambition, at the same time you need to have that solidarity, that individuality, that love, that bond, everything together. As per different researches which have been done, the more the more financially independent you are, you can take the decisions, and you can take a decision to move out of a relationship. When you are dependent on someone, whether you like it or you don't like it, you don't move out of a relationship. So we need to know, what do we want from this relationship? Is it about sustaining that relationship? These are the questions which I'm giving it to you. Or how long we should be together? Is the time of the relationship the criteria, or passes the judgment that how much you loved each other? So you have to go in that manner, understanding you're not going on that blind date where you don't know what is happening to yourself, or where are you going to be. I hope this video has been of help to you. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel below.